Jensen and Mark Moscatelli from baseball come up to the front here with us. I'd also like to invite any members of the Jensen family to come down along the first base side near home plate. Thank you. Before I turn the mic over to a few different folks to say a few words, I'd like to just take a moment and thank a couple of different people. First off, David Guay, who took the time to design and produce the sign that will be utilized to memorialize today's dedication. I'd also like to thank Mark Moscatelli of Hollis Brookline Cal Ripken Baseball for his assistance in organizing today's parade. The weather has seemed to break in our favor, and we are thankful for that as well. I think it's particularly appropriate that we are here at the Brookline ballpark to dedicate this field to Curt this morning in recognition of his dedication and service to Brookline. This park epitomizes the words dedication and service all the way back to its roots. It was March 10th of 1910 when members of the Russell, Fessenden, Sweat, and Corey families gifted this land to the town to be used as a public park. How thankful we are today for their lasting generosity to all of us. Over the last 104 years, this park has been the site of dedicated service from many residents, from coaching children in various sports, to maintaining and improving the grounds, to building dugouts and the scorer's box, to raising money for additional features like the playground and most recently the volleyball courts, and many other things. Every square foot of this park results from decades of service by our town's residents and volunteers. And given this history, it is very fitting that we are here to dedicate this field to Curt Jensen, who spent countless hours on it and elsewhere in Brookline, making our town a better place. We are grateful for his lasting contributions. Let me now introduce Darrell Philpott, the chair of the Select Board. Darrell?
Thank you, Ted. On behalf of the Brookline Select Board, I just want to say thank you to Joanne Skay, who spearheaded this effort. And for the town of Brookline, this means a lot. If you take a look, we have Daniels Academy that speaks to the history of the town. We have RMMS that speaks to the history of the town. We have, as Tad mentioned, the contributions by Curt, not only to the town, the fire department, and his contributions in making this field here a thriving, active part of the community. We now have another piece of the town that's can't walk in front of that. So Daniels Academy, RMS, we now have Curt Jensen Field that will live on as part of the history of the town and be a constant reminder of the contributions of Curt to the town, to his family, to the fire department, and to our community. So thank you, Joanne, and on behalf of the Select Board, enjoy.
Thank you, Darrell. And next I'd like to introduce Mark Moscatelli from Hollis Brookline Cal Ripken Baseball. Mark.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. On a day like today where we're challenged by the weather, I think it just kind of shows to the commitment that we make to the community. And I want to say that being here and being able to use this facility, you know, we stand on the shoulders of those people that have volunteered ahead of us, and it's a privilege to be able to use this facility and to have such a nice facility, and to be able to work with the community and all the volunteers that come out. I never had the privilege of meeting Curt personally, and I know there are people like him that give their time, and they certainly could be doing other things, and they share themselves, their time, their effort, and their love with their community. And I want to thank him and his family for sharing Curt with us. And I want to invite you all to do the same. And, just come out. Don't wait for an invitation. Be the next person. Be the next man up. Be the next woman up. Be the next child up. Thank you very much, and we very much appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark. Jody?
Thank you all for coming out. Hang on. A ball field in its simplest terms is the field on which a game is played. But this field, our field, is much more. It's a place where families gather to watch their sons or daughters. It's a place where friends meet and catch up with each other. It's where you share good times and bad, celebrations and defeats. It's where our community comes together and builds memories that last a lifetime. Curt started here watching his father and brothers play baseball. When he was old enough, he took his turn, coached by his dad. He also played on his family softball team during Old Homes days. Creating those memories were important to him. It showed most of all when his children began playing, practices, game after game, coaching, fundraisers, concession stand. He did it all to give them what he had. Memories that lasted his lifetime. We would like to thank Joanne Skagg, for which none of this would be possible. Tad Putney, the Brookline Board of Selectmen, the Brookline Baseball League, Dave Gway, Brookline Fire Department, you rock, Brookline Police Department, and the community of Brookline. On behalf of his family, his children, and myself, we accept this honor with our deepest gratitude.
And now I'd like to invite members of the Jensen family out to the pitcher's mound for a ceremonial first pitch. We have a glove. We have a ball.
We have an official catcher.
We have an official catcher.
Championship catcher.
Back having just achieved
Jody,
a
get out there.
championship with his college
Get out
baseball
there.
team.
Nope. Jody.
All right, Dad.
We're going to do two different pitches, first from Ross to Mason and then Cheyenne to Mason. Pitch number one. And the second pitch.
Yeah.
It's now our honor to turn this field, the Curt Jensen Memorial Field, over to the Highlanders and Night Train for the inaugural game on our field. This sign, for those who are wondering, will be affixed to the back of the scorer's box later this afternoon. Again, we thank all of you for coming and look forward to a continued legacy here on the Jensen Memorial Field. Thank you.